Turn out a tax day. We're answering some of your most searched questions. Trevor Ault is here with the details. And Trevor, let's just begin with what happens if you just can't make the deadline.
Right, and we know that there are a lot of people that have maybe waited a little bit too long. You're going to want to get an extension if that's the case, and you can do it pretty easily on the IRS website. This is just a box that you want to check. It will give you 6 extra months to file, but this is important. This is an extension on filing. The money that you owe is still technically due today, so you're either going to have to take your best estimate of what you owe and pay that today and then file later, or if you don't pay at all, you do risk getting hit with penalties.
But there are some places that have extended the deadline.
Yeah, specifically places that have been hit with natural disasters. In some places that's specific counties, other times it's entire states. So Florida, Georgia, Alabama, North and South Carolina, they pushed their deadlines back a couple weeks to May 1st. If you're in California, if you were impacted by the LA wildfires, their deadline is 6 months later, October 15th. And if you're in Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, you still have until November 3rd to file. You should check specifically where you live.
That's going to really help those folks.
Definitely,
they so much. Yeah, they really do. There are always new rules.
For sure.
So what should we be aware of?
So one that I think a lot of people are going to like is called Direct File. They've been rolling this out. This is a service directly through the IRS. You can get all your taxes filed and paid, and it's free. But this is only available in 25 states so far. You got to look up to see if you qualify. And then also new, and this is going to impact people who have side hustles. If you made $5,000 or more through a payment app, Venmo or Cash App or an online marketplace like Etsy or eBay, you have to report those profits. And those companies should have sent you a 1099-K. The IRS would have gotten one too, so they're waiting on your
side hustle.
That's right. I know. I'm sorry, Robin. I know that you've got your Etsy marketplace where you've been knitting. Yeah.
Families are also going to like these $1,400 stimulus checks if they can get them.
If they can, and even that is kind of a benefit for people who procrastinated a little bit. You might remember this is leftover from the pandemic. Back in 2021, they had these $1,400 stimulus checks. These were for people who were making less than $75,000 or for couples under $150,000. Now, at the time, if you received that check, you are not getting another one. But if you didn't file your taxes in 2021 for whatever reason, you actually can still qualify for it. But today is the last day to claim that $1,400 rebate. You have to file your taxes from 3 years ago today, and then you should be sent that money. If you don't file it today, though, that money goes back to the Treasury. So 3 years of waiting, you got to do it right now.